Happy fall, everybody. Today is a beautiful Saturday. I cleaned my house because I knew that this evening I was going to do my decorating. And so this is the kickoff of my series. I am going to have some recipes for you guys, some comfort foods, some crock pot meals, sheet pan dinners, some soups, and actually I'm gonna put something together for Halloween, especially since things might be different for the kids this year due with the COVID. So I wanted to come up with something that you can do at home with your kids for Halloween. So be sure to stay tuned for that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscription button now and hit the bell. That way you can be notified when I drop my fall series videos. Actually, if you're used to watching my homely dope cooking, you're seeing way more of my home than what I usually show. So welcome. I'm headed over to our garage because I want to get the items that I had from last year because I'm going to mix them with the pieces that I picked up this year. That's one way that you can stay budget friendly when you're decorating for fall. You have a good 2 months, I'll say. You really actually have your fall decor up more than Christmas, but you end up spending more on Christmas. Last year I did a Christmas video, so if you haven't seen it, if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna link it so you can watch it. I'm going to use the same theme that I did last year, but I'm going to build upon it. So you definitely want to check that out when I drop that this year. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my bin. I'm gonna head over to the island. I'm gonna spread everything out. I'm gonna kind of figure out a plan so you can guys see my process. Maybe you can pick up something from me, maybe not, but just stay tuned. It'll be entertaining. So I got my bin. This is from everything from last year. I got it over here. Let me move it over so you guys can see. And these are the items that I have for this year. It's in the bag. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna let you guys watch, and I'm just gonna get going. So pay attention to my process. I'm actually gonna kind of map it out, kind of visualize what I'm gonna do. I might have to mix and match some stuff. I have to move some stuff around, but you know how it is when we decorate. So yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and jump in and get. Okay, here is first and foremost my happy drink. Typically when I cook or decorate, I gotta have like something to drink. It just keeps me motivated. But anyway, so this is some of the stuff from last year. This is like a little fall bouquet I put together from Hobby Lobby. This is the Autumn Skies Pumpkin Pies. Still have the price tag on it, $3.99. It was actually I think 40 or 50% off when I got it. Actually Hobby Lobby, they're really good for 40 and 50% off of their holiday seasonal stuff. So don't sleep on Hobby Lobby when it comes to decor, even non-seasonal decor. They have some really nice decor. I have another bowl. This is going to go over to the coffee station. I don't know if I'm gonna put this out because I did grab something over here. This pumpkin spice coffee bar with the metal on it. I think I like that one better. $5.99, but like I said, it was 40 or 50% off. I have my grateful pumpkin. I got this from Kirkland's last year. Oh, this came from Hobby Lobby as well. These two containers are going on the coffee station, and I got these from Dollar Tree, so you know they were $1. Then we have pumpkin spice everything, please. Kirkland's, if I'm not mistaken. Ribbon. This ribbon actually is going to go on the wreath that I'm going to make. Well, repurpose, I say that. I have some grass. This came from Hobby Lobby. It's a pumpkin filler that I had that smelled like cinnamon. The only thing about these is like once you open them and put them in something, they don't smell like anything anymore. I don't know what happened to the rest of them because it was like pine cones and everything in it. So maybe it's somewhere where I haven't just caught them yet. This is some of the new stuff. Like I said, it's not a lot, but I'm going to make everything work for the kitchen. So these little pumpkins with the little metal leaves, these were so pretty to me. So I got these from Kirkland's. 20% off if I'm not mistaken. So this one was like $6.99. And then the big one was $19.99. And these acorns, oh, I love these acorns. I seen these online one night. I was on Kirkland's at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I went to the store the next morning to go get them. $7.99. These are so pretty. And then I have this Autumn Bless. And Was it Kirkland's? No, this was Home Goods, $12.99. And then this also come from Home Goods. This bouquet is so pretty. And this one was $9.99. And I got this from Kirkland's. This was 40% off. It's 20% off, I think. I'm not 30% off. Look, everything I got was a percentage off. So just know that. This was $19.99. So this is what I have. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it's going to bring fall into my kitchen just the right amount. And you're going to see what I do with it. I'm going to take another sip of her. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, so I'm checking in. So this is the finished product of my fall kind of centerpiece bouquet. I put some of the grass at the bottom, as you can see, but not a lot. I don't want to fill it up. I might put a little bit more in it. I don't know. But I had to play with this a lot because like this part is like basically these are like real dried flowers, and I had no idea that they were real. So they shedded a lot. They broke a lot. So I'm lucky that I had the little small arrangement that I had from last year, so I could add to it, like this pumpkin here. And it's funny because I seen this pumpkin when I was in Hobby Lobby today, and something told me to get it, and I should have got it because I feel like I need another one over here, and that'll help balance it out. So like I turn it, see, this is sticking out. So I still have to work with this to keep it stuck right there, but I need another one to go on this side, and I think it'll be balanced out. I think it'll be really pretty. I wanted a natural look, and a lot of times when you're doing these arrangements, you have to just keep playing with them. You have to turn it, play with it, turn it, play with it, and then your focal point, be sure that you know what your focal point will be, like what I would say what people would see, what side is going to be facing out so people can see it. That's what I focus on the most. Whatever's going to be hidden in the back, I just say forget it. So I'm going to try to go back to Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby is closed on Sundays. But I'm going to go back to Hobby Lobby, see if I can find another one of these pumpkins, put it over here on the side. I'm thinking right here. And I think it'll balance it out very well. And then basically we're done. It's really pretty. I love it. So on to the next one. So I figured out what I'm going to do. Like I said, I am going to get another, what is this, wicker wood pumpkin. Who is this coming through? My little one. And I'm going to add it to the back side so you can have a little flow to the back. But I wasn't sure if I was going to put this on the table, on the counter, or the island. And I really like it on the island. I feel like it's looking funny. I'm going to have to play with it a little bit more. I think I might snip this off. You know what? I think I might snip this off. But anyway. So I got my cutting board. It was over there on the wall. And I put it here. And this is the sign, the autumn skies and pumpkin pie sign I had. Pumpkin pies. Sign I had last year from Hobby Lobby, and this is the pumpkin that I got with the metal leaf from Kirkland's. So I put that together. I think that looks really cute far as to have on the island as a really pretty centerpiece. So yeah, I think I'm gonna cut this piece off. I don't think it's needed, and then I'm gonna go and find another one of these to put it at the back, and then this piece is done. So we're gonna head over here and figure this situation out. Okay, so we're headed over here to the stove. Now on this side of the stove, I don't do anything for decor. This is like my utensils, olive oil, knives and stuff. Nothing goes over here. So typically everything that I might put a little decor would be here. So like I said, I had my cutting board that I put over there on the island back here. And then actually that cutting board I think I got it from At Home. I'm thinking At Home. And then this, I got this from Pier 1. I love this. This is so cute. So, and then these, I can't remember where I got these from, but I use these so much. You can see they're warm, but these are like my go-to for sure. So I'm going to transfer the house. I don't think I'm going to use the house. I got the house from Kirkland's, I think early last year, and I really love the house, but I don't think I'm going to use it. And then the little candle greenery setup. I'm going to take the greenery out, and then I'm going to keep the candle. I don't know. So I'm just going to move this over. So we're going to move this over. And I'm thinking of putting my Autumn Bliss sign over here along with one of the silver, the gray pumpkin. So I'm going to play around with it, see what happens. So stay tuned. Over here, I feel like it's missing something. I don't know what, but it's missing something. If you have an idea, please let me know below in the comments. I know I'm going to switch the cream candle out for a white one, and I'm thinking I need something elevated, maybe something right here that's kind of around this height. I don't need another floor arrangement because the floor arrangement I have on my island is enough. It's missing something. I'm gonna figure it out. Ooh, maybe I can do like the beads over here. You know those big wooden beads? I might put some hanging over the cutting board. I don't know, but so I'm thinking this is enough. I don't want to overdo it. I really just want touches of fall. So I kept the house. I'm gonna change out the cream candle for a white candle. That way it can go better with the Autumn Bliss sign. And then I have the gray pumpkin here. I tried the acorns, but there's one thing about when you decorating this, don't force stuff. You might have something that you really want to use, but then that's when you need to keep your receipt and take it back. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to use these acorns, but if they don't work, I'm just gonna go ahead and take them back. But I like the setup. It looks clean, simple, but it still shows autumn. The table's not gonna be a lot. I'm going to set the table for like Thanksgiving, but of course I'm not gonna do that yet. So I have like my placemats and table runner and napkin rings and all of that, but I'm not putting that out yet. I only do that for Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll probably do like the week of Thanksgiving. And so you guys let me know below in the comments if you want to see how I set the table. So I'll definitely do a video for that so you can see what I did, but I'm using what I did. I'm using what I got last year, and I got everything from Hobby Lobby 40% off. So I'm telling you, do not sleep on Hobby Lobby when it comes to decor finds. So we're going to go ahead and start this table. like what's going on with the table. So, um, this is typically what's on my table, minus the pumpkin. I had like a succulent arrangement here, and I had like a black dish towel here. So I like the plaid dish towel. I had this from last year, if you can see it. I tried the pumpkin. I feel like it's too big. I don't really like it. And I tried the acorns, and it just didn't. It's just not giving me what I want. So I'm thinking I'm gonna take the pumpkin back. I'm thinking I'm gonna take the acorns back, and I'm gonna figure something else out for over here. So guess what? So remember I was telling you that the white pumpkin wasn't working and the acorns weren't working. Then I realized, I said, oh, I have my pumpkin from last year. I just do the same setup. I go over and I drop it. So this is basically is my pumpkin from last year. And I got it from Kirkland's. And I went there a couple of weeks ago when they put the fall stuff out, and they don't have it. So now I'm going to have to go. Once I take back the white pumpkin and the acorns, I'm going to go look around and see what else I can do for the table. But I just want to show you guys, be careful when you're decorating because stuff can break. But I like the dish towel. I'm going to keep that. It's kind of like my signature for my table. I'm going to figure something else out, which is okay. Because a lot of times when you decorate, you might envision something in your mind at the store, but then when you put it in your space, it just does not look right. And that's fine. That's why you do what? Keep the receipts for everything. So tomorrow is Sunday. Kirkland's is open. So I will be taking these items back, figuring out what I can put right here instead to kind of bring the table together. So so we're done with this. We're gonna head over to the coffee station and then we'll be done. Okay, so we are at my favorite. We get back to the camera. We are at my favorite part, which is the coffee station. So I try to make the coffee station, number one, functional, and number two, fun, especially for, I won't say the kids, of course, Boston, he's only 2, so he don't know what the coffee station is. But for Bryson, I want to make it fun for him, where he feels like he has things there, and he's welcome to the coffee station as well. Go ahead and get started with that. See ya. So I picked these jars up from Dollar Tree last year. These housed my, I can't remember. It's in my Christmas video. Like I said, I haven't linked. So be sure to check that out so you can see what I did last year if you haven't seen it. And on the bottom, I put peppermint. I put the peppermints on the bottom because the items that I put inside of the jars weren't tall enough to fit the jar, so the peppermint acts as like a riser. So that's actually a good idea. Like, just have some type of themed candy if you have a jar that you're putting snacks in, but it doesn't fill it up at the bottom. Just for decor reasons, you can put a themed candy down there. But I think these snacks should be fine. If not, then what I'll do, yeah, it might not be fine. Probably what I'm going to do is find like some pumpkin, Halloween, or some type of fall type candy, and I'm going to put them on the bottom to just rise it up some. And I have my Amazon, what is it called? Amazon, whatever. So I really like it. My husband got it a little while ago. I'm going to move it. I can't even record it short. I'm going to move it closer to the bar area. It's his area. But it's funny because I found a alcohol, I think is it a bourbon? Like a maple bourbon or something. So I want to put that out on the coffee bar. Not the coffee bar, the bar area. We probably can make like some holiday drinks from that, as far as like fall drinks with the maple bourbon. That sounded really good. So I'm gonna pick it up from one of the I had to say liquor store. But the liquor store. Oh my God. Okay. So I think that's good. I'm about to stop talking and start filling up the drawers with my pumpkin spice latte, the spoons, and then I give you like a show of how it looks afterwards. Okay, so here's the coffee area. So Like I said, I mixed up the brownies and the pumpkin delight, so I like how that came out. I might put some candy on the bottom just to make it a little bit higher for decor purposes, but you really won't be able to see the bottom because of the sign. My popcorn here, I really like how the pumpkin spice coffee bar, I love that sign. I love how that looks. My pumpkin spice everything mug. This is, you're not supposed to use this mug. This mug is just for decoration only. And we have our Amazon, whatever this is called here. This is my husband's bar area. I'm going to switch this up. I do want to move this. I want to put more of a fall themed look here. I might add one of the pumpkins that I got from Kirkland's, the small ones over here. Maybe I might have to move this. I don't know, but I'll figure that out. Then over here, this is not 100%. This isn't 100% how I want the drawer to be. I have the spoons here. I'm not 100% happy with it. I'm gonna figure out something else. But I have these bars here. I'm gonna switch these out for more of a fall themed breakfast bars. I have this matcha tea here. I'll probably keep that there. This is the marshmallows for the hot cocoa. I have my pumpkin spice. This is Wayne's coffee here. Tea, creamer, and this goes with this coffee. Over here is like backstock, which I hate this right here. I might get another bin to put back here just to make it look better. Like, I'm not 100% with this, but I'm thinking it's okay for now, but I know I'm going to make some changes. So I'm pretty sure this video is going to end up being 2 parts, part 1, part 2, because I have some stuff that I need to do. Hold on, excuse my trash can over here. Like I said, I broke my pumpkin that's going over here. So I have to find something else for that. And then what else? Ooh, pantry. I had so much fun doing this video and actually filming it this way. I really enjoyed it. It doesn't seem like a lot, but actually once I do the full tour of the kitchen, you will see that these little touches really make a big difference. And then also we still have outside. So I have to do my wreath, I have to do my rug, I have to do my sign, I have to do my scarecrow. All of that outside, so that's going to be a fun outdoor video. And then, like I said, I have to do a part 2 because I have to head to the store tomorrow, take some stuff back, and then I have to figure out what's missing in certain areas and what can I add. So thank you guys for rocking with me today. I really appreciate it. I had a really fun day today. The weather was good. My house is clean. My kids are good. My husband's good. I'm good. So it's been a really blessed day. So I'll check you guys on part 2. See ya.
Here I am where the movie started, facing at a photo they've taken. Space tree flying through the skies and petals happen.